Yeah, it was a tough matchup. They were actually beating me at halftime. Very deep team, but my strategy was use Tim Duncan because Jamal Mashburn just couldn't handle his size and ultimately got in foul trouble. So then they had to put Battier on Tim Duncan. It was a wrap after that.
So Blake moves on, and then we've got the matchup between Brian and Dan.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. With Tim Swartz and Brian Banafantemi, I'm Blake Suniga. We're courtside here in sunny Southern California. Well, in recent drafts, have you seen any steals, players maybe taken after the first round that stick out to you?
Marina Mabry, she went in the second round back in 2019, and she turned out to be a knockdown shooter. Every single team wants players who knock down threes. And from the
2018 second round, Maisha Hines-Allen has been fantastic. A big who can shoot it. She's finished top 10 in scoring for a season before, and just really incredible value outside the first round.
Clock at 6. Thomas. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul, team.
That one on Diggins Smith.
Well, she's been selected to an all-star game. Jasmine Thomas, one of the most reliable players in the league.
Well, on the court, we know how great Jasmine Thomas is, but off the court, her impact might be even bigger, as she's a multiple-time award winner of the WNBA Community Assist Award.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Turner. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Now Diggins Smith. Yep, count it. And talking about Jasmine Thomas, she's dedicated to advocating for pediatric health in underserved communities. It's great.
Thomas said it herself, the most important part of the legacy I want to leave as a professional athlete is that I use my platform and resources to make other people's lives better. Thank you, Jasmine. Just a great part of the WNBA.
Now here's Hamby. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Love the selfless, intelligent play by Hamby. Puts the ball into the wide open shooter's hands.
Back to Diggins Smith. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Diggins Smith. The 3 ball. Second chance shot. And the layup good by Griner.
Because of Griner's effort and enthusiasm on the boards, she's able to create second chance buckets for her team.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here is Samuelson. Back to Thomas. Shoots the 3. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. On defense, Phoenix. Brown with it. Pass to Samuelson. And that misses. That would have put them up. Now here's Taurasi. Not a lot of room. They get it back. The shot's good.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Pass to Samuelson. Now here's Brown. Now Hamby. And here's Brown. Three-pointer. Skylar Diggins-Smith grabs the miss.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
And good that time.
Driving is an effective element of Taurasi's game. She does not play casual basketball.
Pass to Samuelson. Now here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the corner. The Sparks, no good that time either. Phoenix leading.
Well, as an original 1997 franchise, the Mercury didn't have a ton of success early on. However, they won their first title in 2007, year 11 of the WNBA.
And for this Mercury organization, that 2007 championship team was really memorable.
And Blake, it's not just that they won it all, it's how they did it. Scoring by 9 points a game, playing at the fastest pace, running opponents off the floor, just a memorable style of basketball.
The first free throw is good.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more self-motivated player than Diana Taurasi. For all she's achieved in the game, she never stops improving.
Outside Carter. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Jefferson. Can they get it? And another shot. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Well, Thomas understands how to set up her defender, and that does a lot in regards to getting to the line.
All right, I've got a question for the both of you in terms of team building. Would you rather build around one star and then have a, more of a collective of solid role players? Or would you go with the big 3 type model where you're filling out the rest of your roster with more veteran minimum contracts?
Well, I think anytime you're really going for it, you need multiple stars to win a title. And to me, it's just much easier to fill the roster when you have a couple all-stars to plug in around.
And I'm on the other camp. I like having that one franchise player. You construct your entire roster around them. That way, if something goes wrong, you have some roster flexibility.
Now here's Carter. Back to Canada. Thomas outside. Ogumake. The shot from the low post is good.
In the paint, Janae Ogumake might be the player you most want the ball. She just finds ways to score.
Pass to Petty. Here's Gustafson. Jefferson, the 15-footer, good.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Thomas outside. Carter. Gustafson with the rebound. Jefferson outside. Pass to Davis. Jefferson, guarded by Canada. Now Griner. Davis. From downtown. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
Thomas outside. Back to Canada. Outside Carter. Pass to Canada. Shoots over Petty. A shot by Canada, no good.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Jefferson outside. Davis with it. Inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. that one misses. And the Sparks with possession here. 11-point game. Thomas, no good. Now here's Petty. She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Jefferson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. And two at the line. Kennedy Carter picks one up. And this is her second and third free throws tonight.
Jefferson, 2 shots.
And she makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Carter. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. That one on Davis.
You gotta love Carter's tenacity. Goes up inside and takes her shot despite 2 fouls.
And she's got her first free throws of the night right here. She misses the free throw.
With her shiftiness, Carter does a good job of getting to the line. And once she's there, she's usually converting.
And she's good on the second. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Los Angeles team.
Mercury out front, up by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your...
And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And a very convincing performance from the Mercury so far.
Really just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense through 1.
Not a lot of stalls for them on the offensive end here.
Here's Canada. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Kicks it out to Hamby. Clock at 4. Pulls it. Kept alive by the Sparks. And here's Samuelson. Pass to Brown for 3. And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And they pick up 2.
Well, that might increase the degree of difficulty just a little, but Taurasi still knocks it down. Things like that don't bother her.
And that was the Mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Samuelson. Outside Canada. Samuelson. Shoots. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
When we talk defensive impact, no player affects a game like Brittany Griner. Quite simply, the best defender in WNBA history.
Here's Diggins-Smith. Rebound by the Sparks. Outside Canada. Pass to Samuelson. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist. A perennial all-defensive team member, Griner is the ultimate rim protector.
Well, you have 6'9" height, 7'4" wingspan, incredible motor, and a tremendous defensive IQ. All of that shows up in Brittany's block numbers.
Diggins-Smith with the bucket.
What a competitor. Diggins-Smith with a 3 of her own. Just tremendous fire in Skylar.
And that one's good.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Taurasi. 8 points for her. Pass to Griner. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Teams first.
A matchup nightmare for many defenders in this league. Griner's a creative offensive talent.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. Well, the WNBA changed the playoff format in 2022, moving away from those single elimination games.
The first 2 rounds used to be those winner-take-all games, but now we've got best of 3 in the first round, with the top 8 teams making the playoffs.
Yes, the top 2 seeds no longer get buys in semifinals, and I think it's a great change. You know, it was a little unfair that the 3rd and 4th seeds could have their season end in just 1 game.
And Canada drives in.
Point guard Jordan Canada spent her first 4 years in Seattle learning the one from the best, Sue Bird, serving mostly as Sue's backup, her understudy.
It's her first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, when you look at Jordan Canada, there is no question she's got talent. Now, I think the concentration is going to be on upping her percentages.
Pass to Taurasi. Here's Turner. And again, it's Phoenix. And as a free agent in 2022, Jordan Canada signed with the Sparks.
A great move for Jordan, just on the personal side, because she grew up and went to college in LA. And then professionally, for the first time, Jordan was the starter, and we saw her numbers explode.
Now here's Brown. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ogumake can't hit.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Pass to Turner. Back to Taurasi. And she uses the glass on the layup.
There's so much creativity in Taurasi's game, and I've noticed that she's so good at finding different ways to work around contact.
Timeout called the Sparks.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help, it's the front of player, they've got to try something.
Now here's Thomas. Back to Ogumake. 11 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Jefferson outside. Pass to Davis. Here's Gustafson. She's covered by Ogumake. Down low. Griner shot's good.
Just an incredible display of athleticism. Now, Griner's active on both ends of the floor, and her coaches appreciate that.
Now here's Carter. Samuelson, guarded by Davis. And she makes good on the layup.
What a plus it is to get those looks in the paint.
Phoenix dictating the flow.
2 minutes.
Pass to Davis. And here is Petty. Fires from deep. The rebound by Shanae Ogumake.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Samuelson's shot is off. Phoenix with the ball.
Well, you look at the all-time numbers, and the Sparks by far have the most wins out of any WNBA team. They have really set the precedent as the on-court standard of the league.
Pass to Thomas. Ogumake right side. The fadeaway. Ooh, no luck on that one. And the Mercury going the other way now. Well, there's been so much success in LA for the Sparks. Why do you think that is, Tim?
Let's keep it simple. I mean, when you look at their history, Los Angeles has had some of the greatest players ever. MVPs like Candace Parker, Nneka Ogwumike. Having talent like that, it'll win you lots of games.
Jefferson, and 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. She's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
For Phoenix, Mariah Jefferson at the line for 2.
And she can't get the first one.
Well, this Los Angeles team, they have an identity. There's an allure to the Sparks. They always play a fun style of basketball, and they always have a superstar.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Samuelson. Carter. Now Stevens. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, selected to the WNBA All-Rookie team after an impressive first year. I would say Stevens has a bright future ahead of her, wouldn't you say?
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jefferson, right side. Pass to Griner. Over Ogwumike. Griner's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Mercury out front, up by 16. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, let's give some applause for
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Diana Taurasi is having a dominant impact in this game.
She had the magic touch in terms of setting up her teammates, just a pile of assists for her.
Which isn't a very common occurrence for her. You know, typically she's more of a finisher, but that's just not the case in this one.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Here's Samuelson. Now here's Brown. And Ogwumike gets it to go.
Gotta appreciate just how polished Ogwumike is down there. Outstanding at taking it up strong.
Pass to Cunningham. And here's Turner. She's covered by Hamby. Here's Taurasi. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor. Woo! Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
That's how you have to play. They're still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Now here's Thomas. Ogwumike inside. Griner's there. Back to Thomas. From the arc. Kept alive by the Sparks. A little short range fadeaway off target. Outside, Diggins Smith. Pass to Taurasi. Back to Diggins Smith. The three is up. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Sparks the other way.
Lefties always have their own style. Look a bit different on the floor. Skylar Diggins Smith, one of the many great left-handed players in the WNBA.
And Diggins Smith, of course, a lefty, among one of the great southpaws in the league.
Yeah, you have the MVP, Asia Wilson, fellow first overall pick, Kelsey Plum, and then you also have Kelsey Mitchell. But listen, lefties like Skylar are just difficult to guard because they pretty much do opposite of what you normally see.
And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Taurasi outside. Diggins Smith. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jasmine Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So smooth around the rim. Thomas's ability to finish poses a lot of problems for defenders.
Taurasi outside. Pass to Cunningham. Diggins Smith with it. Turner. Taurasi with it. She's covered by Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Offline with the three. So it's the Sparks now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Brown. She's covered by Taurasi. Here's Samuelson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Griner. Here's Cunningham. Goes up again. And Samuelson pulls it down. Wing shot on the way. Griner with the rebound.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shots.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Here's Cunningham. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Diggins Smith. Looking to end the drought. And it's good on the way in.
Good find by Griner. She's so much taller than everybody at 6'9". It allows her really to see the rest of the court.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Hamby. Can't connect from short range.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Taurasi. Griner up top. Shoots from 12. Here's Turner. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Because of her solid court awareness, Turner understands how to position herself for rebounds.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind anytime I see anything Phoenix Mercury related, Diana Taurasi. The top pick in the 2004 draft has spent every season in the Valley of the Sun.
Timeout called the Sparks. And for Taurasi, all she's done in Phoenix has become the most accomplished player in league history.
You can just call Diana the GOAT. Rings? Yeah, she's got a few. All WNBA selections, more than a dozen. MVP? Well, of course, she's got one of those to go along with a bunch of scoring titles. I mean, you name it, DT's done it.
Now here is Canada. Back to Carter. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Get open, Canada will find you. One of the best pure passers in the league.
Pass to Davis. Now Turner. She's guarded by Stevens. Now here's Petty. Tight defense on her. Davis up top. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Substitution for the Los Angeles Sparks, Jasmine Thomas.
Here's Carter.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Phoenix. Davis with it. To the inside. 5 to shoot. From the line. Stevens grabs the board. And here are the Sparks now. They trail by 14. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
As good as Chiney Ogwumike is at playing basketball, I mean, she might be even better talking about it. Chiney is one of the top NBA analysts.
That free throw, no good. Since 2018, Chiney Ogwumike has been an NBA TV analyst for a big network.
And Chiney's knowledge isn't just limited to hoops. Ogwumike became the first black female and the first WNBA player to have a national daily sports radio show.
Now here's Petty. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Not afraid to challenge defenders. Turner plays with confidence and composure.
And she's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Kind of like the Lakers in the NBA, the Sparks are seen as the glamour franchise of the WNBA, and for a good reason. I mean, first of all, come on, let's not lie. Who doesn't want to live in LA?
Now here's Brown. Back to Carter. Pass to Brown. From deep three-point range. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They'll turn it over. Now to Rossi. 12 points for her. Here's Gustafson. She's covered by Ogwumike. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Stevens. Turner grabs the board. And here the Mercury. 16-point lead. Now here's Petty. Defended by Carter. And here is Diggins Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got it on the way up that time, so it goes on Jasmine Thomas. First trip to the line for her here.
Skylar Diggins Smith. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
With multiple WNBA All-Star Game appearances already, Diggins Smith has really made a name for herself in this league.
That shot off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
29.
Mercury out front, leading by 17. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Pass to Cunningham. Now to Rossi. Takes the three. That shot off. Here's Samuelson. Thomas outside. Now here's Carter. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Diggins Smith. That's her third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Back to Carter. Pass to Hamby. Thomas. 5 on the clock. Got her with the pump fake. Just couldn't finish. Rossi with it. Hamby on her. Rossi can't get it to go. To the middle. Here's Samuelson. That's in, coming off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
Out in the open, Samuelson is a nice finisher in transition and never afraid to push it.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Well, there was some fight in that one. I know they're down a lot, but you got to keep playing hard.
Here's Cunningham. Soft touch off the glass.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Outside Carter. Back to Thomas. And she lays it straight in.
I know it's fun to sit back and enjoy watching her operate. And guess what? That's what the D was doing too. Just sitting back and watching. Have to be more active.
Now here's Rossi. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Gustafson. She's covered by Hamby. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The WNBA had its first season back in 1997, and just 3 original teams remain. The LA Sparks, the New York Liberty, and the Phoenix Mercury.
Here's Samuelson. Goes up on the stripe. Diana Taurasi grabs the miss.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make them pay.
Here's Cunningham. She's covered by Hamby. Cunningham with the bucket. Sticking in the Valley of the Sun, the Mercury have had so much success.
Yeah, in so many different eras. I mean, they were in their first finals, which was the second WNBA finals ever back in 1998. Then you had their glory years, winning 3 titles from 2007 to 2014. And then recently, they've been to the finals as well. It's just been decades of winning basketball in the desert.
Now here's Taurasi. A step back shot, and that shot falls short that time. Hamby outside. Thomas. Pass to Carter. And here's Samuelson. Carter. Top of the key. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Rossi left side to the inside. Outside for Diggins Smith. Pass to Griner. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Reads the defense so well. It's really what makes Diggins Smith the top-notch point guard she is.
Here's Samuelson. Carter with it. Now Thomas. To end the drought.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Pass to Taurasi. Here's Diggins Smith. Taurasi outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Up top, Carter. The Sparks, no good that time either.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Diggins Smith. No good on the three. Now here's Hamby. Defense right on her. Thomas outside. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Shooting for your Los Angeles Sparks, Jasmine Thomas.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so she makes both from the line.
An original WNBA team going back to the inaugural 1997 season, the Los Angeles Sparks have been a pillar in the league.
Pass to Turner. Gray. Outside Sims. Now here's Petty. Sims. Here's Onion Wade. The Mercury with another miss. And as Brian said, this Los Angeles franchise is so important to the league.
Well, they've won lots of games, hung banners, developed some stars, and they've never moved or been rebranded. Since 1997, the Sparks have been there every step of the way.
Offensive rebound. Gray up and in on the layup.
Well, to be a good offensive rebounder, you have to really hustle, and Gray certainly has a full grasp of that.
Now here's Thomas. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
You have to make sure your feet are set, but when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Here's Petty. Gray outside. Sims. Pass to Petty. There's the three. Offensive rebound, Mercury. Gray with it, working on Stevens. The second chance effort. Rebound by the Sparks. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.